Okay, so I'm here with my dad to explain my ancestry infographic. So my ancestry is 51.2% Irish, and then 34% French and German. There's like some other weird stuff thrown in there. And then this Neanderthal, what it means by 42% is it means 42% of people have like, or I have like 42% of people have more more Neanderthal like DNA.
And 41% have less.
Yeah. Also, I'm most likely to have I most likely had a grandparent who is a grandparent or a great grandparent who is 100% British and Irish, and the other that was French and German.
Well, you certainly have a great grandparent, if not a couple of great grandparents who were German. We know that from Mama's family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that one of your great grandparents was, or more than one, were English or Irish.
Yeah, and then this person was likely born from 1910 to 1970. So it's a pretty wide range right there. But, you know.
Well, it would have to be closer to the 1910. I don't think any of them were born there, but I think, for instance, on Mama's side, I know, two German immigrant children of German immigrants married. They were both German immigrants, so that would mean they would show up as 100% German.
Yeah. And my maternal haplogroup is H1, which isn't that interesting.
Your maternal what group?
Haplogroup.
What's haplo?
It's like where like you originated.
Oh, where Mama's family would have originated.
Not her family. Like hundreds of thousands of years ago.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We guess call her family. But then my paternal haplogroup is.
So where was your maternal?
It's somewhere in Africa. They're all somewhere in Africa.
Oh, okay. What part of Africa?
It doesn't even really matter.
Oh, it doesn't. They're not different.
No, they are. But like the map's really small down here. But it's like they're both in like.
Both.
West Africa.
Well, that'd be East Africa.
East Africa. They're both in like East Africa. And also, but what's more interesting is my paternal haplogroup is H112, which is like a very rare haplogroup. I think it's like 1 in 100,000 people or 100,000, 100 somewhere or another people who take this test have this haplogroup.
Huh. So it's unusual.
It's a very unusual haplogroup. And that's the chart right here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anything on it about Swedish?
Yeah, but like a long time ago.
Well, and that makes sense because I think it's either 7th or 8th generation from the Swedes. I think 7 generations from the Swedish immigrants. And since they tried to integrate by changing their name to Dean, they probably didn't marry other Swedish immigrants.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that there wouldn't be a whole lot left.
Yeah.
Unless randomly they had married someone else. Swedish ancestry.
Yeah. So I'm basically just French and German and Irish. And British.
Well, and that, the Mama's side, certainly we know that's the Krat is from Germany, and Carr is Scottish. So her side is German and Scottish, and early from.
It also specified Scotch Irish.
Well, Scotch Irish, yes, but again, Scotch Irish is the British Irish.
Yeah. Scotch Irish are weird though because they're like, they got like kicked out of
Scotland and went to Ireland.
Went to Ireland and then got kicked out of Ireland and went to the United States.
Right. And my family, we certainly know of. We know the Swedish, but that we also know, one of from my great-grandmother were your direct descendant of the first witch hung at Salem, Massachusetts,
Yeah.
which presumably would have been British. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But just to say, there's probably a lot of British Isles on my side.
Yeah. Well, I think
which
that's
which
it
adds,
for the
which
video.
makes sense.
I think that's it for the video.
Okay. Okay.
Have a nice day, people who watch this.